Oh, I'm all hot and flustered again. Global warming is in full swing and we need to do something about it because, woo! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name's Louise and I make makeup tutorials. I suffered from acne for over 10 years and that's led me to want to create my own channel so I can share my own tips and tricks, and I started vlogging a little bit, so please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and hopefully you do enjoy it and you would like to watch some more. So today's makeup look, probably guessed by the title, it's my no makeup look. Now, I didn't want to do this video and I put this video off for a while because it was one of the most frustrating videos I ever used to watch or see while suffering from acne. I had acne all over my chest, all over my back, all over my face, especially my cheeks. No way was there any no makeup look that was gonna look presentable or help even cover that in the slightest. So no, I didn't really want to make this video, but you guys did request it on my Instagram a while ago. And this is basically what I've been using. So I do have a bit of scarring, I have a bit of colour and a bit like hot and flustered in it. So my scarring isn't actually, come on focus, that bad. You can see like the little dimples in my skin, little craters. You can see my sweat, that's great. Usually it's a lot more pigmented, but with having a skin, blah blah blah, colour, tan, whatever, it's hid that a little bit. So I do want to share this because I used to always go to the gym with makeup on unless it was really in the morning. When there was not many people there, and people used to judge me like, why are you putting makeup on to go to the gym, or why aren't you taking makeup off to go to the gym? Well, because I didn't have that confidence. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the clear skin. So I wanted to do it. But now I have got clearer skin and I do have the confidence to go out to the gym with no makeup on. But that's maybe not the case somewhere. So I'm going to stop rambling now. Basically, I'm going to show you my no makeup look. If you watched all of that, go you. So I'm actually going to be taking the Clinique City Block Primer in SPF 40. So this is a great primer for underneath your foundation. I always use it. It's got a tiny bit of tint. Now I use my finger for this. I just do a good blob, using my viewfinder as my mirror. Then I I have primed my skin, cleanse it, you know, whatever, moisturise. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to blend this in really roughly. And you can see it's got a tiny coverage. Now it is a light coverage, so I think if you're a little bit fairer than me, it might be a little bit too dark. I'm sorry, I don't know if they do other shades, and if you're a lot darker than me, it's going to be too light, but I'm sure they do other shades, or you could just use a tinted moisturiser. Again, I never used to own one because I never used it. So as you can see, that's just added that little bit of coverage. It's made my skin look a little bit dewy, and usually I'd leave it at that, but you could go in for an extra layer. You could even go in, just for the purpose of this video, put a little bit on your brush. This is just a Real Technique sculpting brush, and you could dab it around where you need that extra coverage. Or again, you could just use your fingers to do it, but usually by pressing this, it will give you that extra coverage. Don't forget to take it down your neck ever so slightly. So, and then you can go and conceal if you want. Do what you feel comfortable. This is the base. It's a very sheer base, but it does give that, it evens the skin tone a little bit and covers the scar a little bit and just adds that little bit of something. So I'm going to take in the Maybelline Instant, you know, the eraser thing. And this is in the shade, bloody hell is the shade? Oh, light. So I'm just taking a tiny bit of this. So the trick is not to go too heavy straight away by putting too much product on, because then it's going to go from a no makeup look to a really bloody obvious makeup look. So I'm just using my finger to gently pat this in around the eyes. You could use a sponge if you want, but literally I'm doing this for quickness sake. Always keep baby wipes around with you. They're a lot cheaper than makeup wipes and they do just so good. I mean, I use makeup wipes in the evening, take my makeup off, but keep baby wipes around with you. So that's that. Oh, someone's popular. And then what I do is just brush the eyebrows through, or my eyebrows through. And then I go in, I take the Maybelline Brow Drama Gel in medium brown. And what this is going to do is just coat the eyebrows, the eyebrow hairs. Then you can see where you actually want to put any product, because you don't want to go too heavy. So I personally don't think I really need any extra product for this makeup look in my eyebrows. But for video's sake, I'm going to take the Rimmel London eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to let that dry a little bit actually. Whilst that dries, I'm going to add some bronzer, taking the Bourjois chocolate bronzer. So I'm just going to use this to add in the big, what is this? I think it's the powder bronzing brush by Real Techniques. I'm just going to go around the face, bronze up, add a bit of colour, very naturally. I just also hate that word, naturally. I want to keep it nice and natural. I quite like to mix cream and powder products. I feel like you get that little more natural payoff. Again, I'm using the bloody word. I've said bloody quite a bit, haven't I? Taking the Liz Earl Cream Bronzer in Coral 05. Just taking a tiny bit, middle finger. What I do is smile. This is quite pigmented, so I swap between fingers. So the finger that I use to apply it, or with the product on, then I take my other finger just to blend it out. So it just adds that really nice pink glow. Then for highlight you can use cream or powder. I'm going to take the Topshop Glow in Gleam. Again. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Becca Champagne Pop highlight on a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to go over the eyes, across the cheeks, in the corner, across the... just to add that little glow. Now I don't actually powder face, you can if you want. So I'm going to take the eyebrow pencil again, now the eyebrow gel is dried. Just using this pencil on the corner, on the tail of my brow, just to add that little extra. I want to keep it very natural, so I'm just doing tiny little strokes just to add like natural hair vibes. And then what you can do, now depending on what you feel comfortable, I should have done this when doing bronzer but I didn't because I'm in my own little world recording. So you can just take your brush and ever so lightly just put that in the socket of your eyes, and it just adds that little crease, or you could take a fluffy brush and do it. But I just like to do it with the actual brush I've used with my bronzer because it just creates that little natural shadow. Then I'm taking a little bit of mascara. I'm taking the Maybelline Sensational one, the waterproof one. Just go at the root of the lashes and give it a little lick of mascara. Now putting it on your bottom lashes is optional. I like to just almost dab it on because I don't want too much. For lips, you could either take a like a lip gloss and just use your finger just to smooth it around, or you could take, which I've been loving right now, just like a sheer lip balm. This is the Nivea Peach Shine. It just adds that tiny bit of colour. You can set the face with powder if you want. I don't. As you can see, it's not a heavy coverage. You can still see my flaws, but a lot more presentable, you know, than I did before. And I feel more confident. So I always like to take a setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fix and Mist. Give it a good shake. Give it a little bit of fun. And this is it. Now this might be too much for some people. Sometimes I add more, sometimes I add less. When I am going to the gym or I'm just, you know, running errands, I just want to add that little bit of something. Sometimes I might just whack some concealer on. But you know, this is really fast. Like without recording this probably takes me like 5 minutes. And it just gives me that little bit of extra confidence. Like I said, you can see these flaws still. You can see my freckles. You can see this spot here. But my skin and I feel more confident even, not confidence. My confidence is shining a little bit more. My skin tone's even a little bit more. So if you're suffering from acne, perhaps get the Clinique City Block Primer or look at a cheaper tinted moisturiser and just experiment. Got her hair. And there we go, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed this, I hope you found it useful. Please let me know in the comments if there is any videos you'd like to see. This did get requested and I have done it, and this is what I like. Obviously right now it's the majority of my friends that are watching this, friends and family, so I appreciate people saying, hey Lou, really like this video, maybe you could do this, or maybe you could do a tutorial explaining how to use this brush or how to use, you know, this and this. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. You know, all that YouTuber usual stuff. It's in the description box down below. Whoop whoop. That was awkward. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in my next video.